Today I'm in Villa de Leyva, home of this crazy place, Casa Terracotta. It is the largest pottery sculpture in the world. And today I'm gonna go inside it. Now before we even get started on this amazing building, I just wanna say, I don't know much about this place. I'm sure there's tons of other YouTube videos, there's tons of blogs, there's tons of Wikipedia sites that will tell you more about this place than I possibly can. Because I believe the owner who lived in here for a short time and who made it, he really is passionate about this place and he has tons of documentation online showing you about it. I'm just here to show you how cool it looks. Now, like I said, this house is all made out of clay, or you could say adobe, and it is absolutely huge. And if it's not made out of adobe, it's made out of iron that they just found laying around here, you know, and they just said, you know what, let me build a house. And then they built this beautiful structure of clay and adobe, and how cool is this? Now, when I travel, I loved finding just the most cultured things that I could find. Like, show me how it really is to live in this place. And here in Villa de Leyva, I think this place is a great representation. So Villa de Leyva was a nice little colonial town, but it really recently blew up because of tourism. And now it's tourism galore. But places like this that show like, hey, there's more outside than just selling me overpriced food and cheap little knickknacks. There's history here. Speaking of history, Octavio Mendoza Morales, the builder of this amazing house, wanted to live in it. He built it to live in. He was like, hey, this is my house. I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna live in it. But it's so captivating to the eye that everybody just started to come here. They came here unannounced and would be bothering him. Imagine you're in the shower, taking a shower, you're butt naked, right? And then somebody's knocking on your door to get a tour of your house. Insane. So from then he was like, I cannot live here. And so he made it into a tourist attraction. And tourist attraction it is. And I'm attracted to it. What I'm most attracted to is how unconventional and how unique this house truly is. Right now, I'm walking on the roof. Where are you gonna find a house that you can just walk on the roof, just up a ramp like this at, huh? Nowhere. And that's what I truly like about this place. He's a genius in design, and I just became a fan. I mean, look at this. I can go all the way up on the top of the house. Look at this, it just keeps going. Perfect for stargazing, perfect for looking around at all these mountains, perfect for this is like one of the best entertaining houses that you could probably have. It's absolutely insane. There's just so many different nooks and crannies, even on the top of the house, that I haven't even had a chance to show you the inside yet. It's just so big and so unique. Up here, there's a fireplace, there's a little lounging area, there's windmills. You could see into the house just from the top. Wow. I was never much of a house guy, right? Never much of a house guy. I was like, oh, houses or whatever. You just need a bed to sleep in and just go explore the world. But how cool would it be to live here? Here is the living room where I would love to live. You have couches, but the couches are like made into the building itself. You have a couch over here that is strong, you can sit in. You have a fireplace that is here, that if you're cold in the winter, you have a fireplace. You have this huge skylight that we just saw. Absolutely livable. Now all that living, you have to eat, right? So here's the kitchen. And everything I think is purpose built. So here is a table, right, that you cannot move at all. It's the size that it will forever be, and it's where it will forever be. You have this bar to where your stove is at, which you can't change your eyes, you can't change nothing. It's where it will forever be. Here you have your cabinets. They will forever be here as well. None of this stuff is movable, guys. This house is purpose built the way that the builder wants it. Octavio Mendoza. I forgot his name. That's bad. But everything is purpose built how he wanted it. He said, I want this cabinet to be this size, this cabinet to be this size, and by golly, it's gonna be that size up until the end of time. Like, look at this table. Granted, for me, it's a little bit too tight. I feel like I'm not larger than Colombians or larger than the person who built it, but it's a tad bit tight, a little bit low. But hey, it is what it is. Imagine you sit here for a nice Sunday family dinner. You, your parents, your wife, your husband, your children, your cousins, whoever is in your family dinner, they're here and they're sitting down and you're enjoying the space. It has a huge roof right above you. This chandelier that is a shark kind of lights. I think it might be a whale, it might be a crocodile. Don't know for sure. You have this little table here. This is just cool. You even have pantry shelves that are just here. Now I don't know what this room is for. It's right by the kitchen, but it has a sink and another tub sink and little cubby holes. This might be the mud room, which if it is, that's smart planning. Moving on to the other side of the house, I believe we have, actually I don't know what you would call this room. Could be another like a dining room, because I feel like there's a table in here, little shelves. But then again, there's also a toilet on this other side of this wall. Now, why is there a toilet in the dining room? I don't know. I ain't built the house. But sometimes a man gotta go when a man gotta go. Going across the living room to the other side of the first floor, which is mainly bedrooms, I believe. Compromiso. And bedrooms it is. Now this is where all the magic happens, right? You have, once again, your bed, but it's built up by the building itself. So it's not like you can move your bed from one side of the room to the other. It will forever be here. This right here is your closet that would hold all of your belongings, your clothes and stuff. Here is a couple shelves to put some pictures, put some little keepsakes in, and as well as over here. Once again, you have huge ceilings in here that really echo the room, but it also adds a little bit more space than what the actual floor dimensions are. Coming from the bedroom, we are greeted with our first shower. And this shower is pretty spacious. You could probably fit maybe 2-3 people in here, deciding on how cozy you want to get. But this is way bigger than my first shower in my first apartment that I got out of college. It was a real bad place. But this one is way bigger, and I would much rather prefer this shower than the one I had. It's huge. Now, right next door to the shower is a toilet. Always, you gotta combo it up. Toilet, shower, toilet, shower. And once again, big old ceiling that you could beam up if you wanted. Now, next to that shower and toilet is like a mirror. So there's another toilet, and then over here is another shower, which is the largest of the showers, at least in the series on the bottom. Now it's huge. This one even got seats, so I know you could fit at least 4 or 5 people. You got 1, you got 2, maybe a 3, 4, and 5. 5 people in this one shower. This designer a freak. Now, flowing out of the bathroom section, we are now in what appears to be another room. And another room is right. You have a place for a bed here. Then you have another bed right here. You could sit down. A bunch of cabinets for your books and for your decoration. Huge windows that let in so much light and air, while also following that same theme of big hole, tall ceilings that you could just beam right up to. Now, right across from the other room, we have our first 2-story, 2-floor situation going on here. We have a little closet right here that is smaller than the rest of the closets, but you can get up here, which is another bed. Yeah, that's right. The designer made it 2 floors up here. A bed up here, you can sleep with, once again, super tall ceilings and a non-uniform shape. That's what I've been learning about. This whole place is actually non-uniform all in itself, but of course the ceilings are not like your typical US Europeans flat ceilings. It's domed like. Now, carrying on that same dome theme, let's make our way back to the living room and go upstairs where the master bedroom is at. I've seen a lot of master bedrooms in my life, but this one is the most unique. Once again, what makes this unique is the built-in furniture, right? This is a bed frame, bed stool that you ain't moving. Right here is a couch you can sit back and relax on. You ain't moving. Right here are some shelves. And guess what? You probably guessed it. It ain't moving. And this whole space is set up to be here forever. Now, maybe I'm a guy who wants a lot, but sometimes I like to move around my furniture in my apartment or my house that I live in. Maybe move the bed to another side of the room, or maybe move a chair, something a little bit different. But here, you're locked in. You're locked in for life. Now, what's also locked in for life is these little faces that are right here. Now, they could mean something to the person who built it, but for me, that would just freak me out a lot. Because why is this face looking at me when I'm trying to sleep? Do not like that. But moving on to things that I do like is this bathroom. You have a toilet right here that you cannot see. You have a shelf for some decoration that you can see right here. You have a bench. Maybe you're waiting on your spouse or whoever to finish brushing their teeth or getting ready, and you're just sitting here relaxing, reading a book. Great natural light in here. And then carrying on over to the freak in the bathroom. This bathroom could fit at least 10 people. This bathroom is huge. And now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen an actual bath yet, only showers. Now, I'm not a bath guy in the first place, but I feel like I would be the moment I start getting old. Right now, I'm a little bit young, I'm a little bit moving, but I feel like when I'm old, I would want a bath. And here, there's no bath. Moving out of the master primary bedroom, you have your own little patio that you could sit up here, drink a nice coffee if that's what you're into, some nice tea if you're from the States, either a Dr. Pepper or a Coca-Cola, and you just get to sit out here and vibe. You get to soak up the sun, listen to the birds chirp, and just enjoy this amazing house, looking out onto your manicured garden. This would truly be the life. But you know you have the life because you don't have just one private balcony, you have two. So leading out to the other side of the bedroom, you're greeted with another private balcony. Huge. This one's way larger than the other one, provides you with the same great views. And it'll just be a good place to just breathe, maybe even some morning yoga. If you're like me and asking, how did this place get built? It got built right here in this little workshop. They got a little dome thing for your fire, for your storage, for all your stuff. They got markings on the wall to mark all their little templates and all their tools that they use. Huge space. There's a wheelbarrow right here that you can't see, but I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna get kicked out of here for sure. Wheelbarrow to do some work at, you know? And they just built this place brick by brick, one day at a time. Now, like I said, I'm not the person to give you all of the concrete knowledge about this place because I don't know. I only been there for like 2 hours, you know? But I just wanted to show you how cool it is and how cool it is from my point of view, right? I think this is very interesting. This is a tourist attraction, and I can understand why the builder would build this, and then he'll be in the shower and people would come up to him and be like, let me see this work of art. Let me see this marvel of a building. And thus, here we are. Even the outside of the building has so much character and so much stuff going on that you can see all of this. Like, I don't even know what this is actually. I do know what this is. I was about to say I don't, but I've seen this a lot in Latin America. It's just like, it catches the rain so rain doesn't splatter around, it just flows through. Here is a fireplace for outdoor food, or for warmth, but I'm thinking it's for like a kitchen type thing. And so much nooks and crannies of this place that, to be honest, I've been here for 2 hours and I think I'm still missing some. Now, what I am missing out on is being able to stay here. So, if you got the deep enough pockets, you can actually sleep in this house. I don't have deep enough pockets to sleep in this house, so I will be missing out on that. But from what I can see, just by the windows, see, this is what the bedroom looks like if you can sleep here. You get a bed, you get a TV, you get a luxury life. It looks like it would be an experience to be able to just sit here and enjoy it. Now, they do say living in houses made out of these are way more healthier than it is back in the States with sheetrock, concrete, asbestos. There's no asbestos in this clay building. So they do say it's healthier, and the designer says it's really good to just be connected with the earth from its raw earth materials. And I think that might have some truth to it. That's all the truth that I can give to you guys. This is Casa Terracotta, the largest pottery structure in the world. And it is an amazing house. So much history, so much knowledge, and it's really just a sight to see. It's very cool, and it's very lovely. I don't know what else to say besides it was amazing. So, happy travels.